release. So you crunch up, you reach, you get 1 inch higher hold. Hands back, half release. 2 more, crunch up, reach, get higher hold. Hands back, half release. 1 more, crunch up, reach, get higher holds. Hands come back behind your head and pulse. 10, pulse 9, tiny pulses. At this point, you should feel it a little bit. 5,
yeah, I feel
4, 3, squeeze the ball. 2, hold at the top, reach. Now 1 vertebra at a time, roll all the way up to the top. If you walk your feet away from you, it'll be a little easier to come up, and then you slowly roll back down, articulating your spine. The second your shoulder blades touch, you roll right back up. Yeah, and then you slowly roll back down. If you want to make this a little harder, you cross the arms and you keep rolling. Good, and you roll back down. 1 vertebra at a time, come on up, squeeze, good. Yeah. So again, use muscle, not momentum. So if you're at home and you're used to doing them like this, where you throw the arms and you get your body up, you want to really work to make sure that that isn't happening, right? Controlling, smooth roll up, gorgeous, Candace, and roll back down. 1 more just like that. Roll up, beautiful, and come back down. Now bring those knees back over your hips. You still have the ball there. Okay, squeeze the ball. Elbows are locked down by your side, fingertips to the ceiling so we don't cheat. Tuck and anchor your low back down. Keep this angle in your legs. Squeeze the ball. Slowly bring your heels to graze the floor. When they graze the floor, press it on the ball. Bring your knees back over your hips. If your low back comes off the floor, do not bring your heels as low, right? So that's the key. If you feel it pop right here, then you just come right back. But eventually you'll get the strength to keep your low back down the whole time. Heels toward the floor. So if this is done correctly at home, nice and slow, you should feel like this is one of the most challenging exercises of the day. If you're truly tapping into your low abdomen and not using all hip flexor, you are naturally going to feel it in your hip flexor. Put your brain into your low abdomen. 3, and pull back. 2 more. 2, and pull back. 1 more. Hold the knees over the hips. Now straighten out your legs as best you can toward the ceiling. Now, press in on the ball. Tip your hips up. Press in, tip up. So notice, look at both me and Candace. You barely see the tip, right? Because it is not a rock. It's a controlled tip where you're punching a hole in the ceiling, not the wall behind you. A hole in the ceiling, not the wall behind you. Tip up 5. Tip up 4, tip up 3, nice and strong, tip up 2. Now hold the tip, bring your hands behind your head and crunch into the tip of your hips, hold everything together, and then half release both. Crunch tip, hold it together, half release both. Crunch tip, hold, half release both. Crunch tip, hold. Now we'll pick up the pace. Let's do it. Crunch tip 10, crunch tip 9, stay strong. Crunch tip 8, everyone feels a little burn. 7, squeeze for 6, stay with it for 5. You have 4 more. 4, crunch tip 3, crunch tip 2, hold it together, reach your hands to your toes, and pulse up. 10, up 9, up 8, go for it. You have 7, 6, add a smile. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top. Hands go back behind your head. Don't release the head. Bend the knees, feet flat on the ground. Crunch up, half release. Oh, now there's a nice burn in those upper abs. Crunch up. Half release, 3 more, 2 more, hold at the top, pulse, 5, up 4, little pulses, 3, up 2, now hold at the top, reach in front of your body, squeeze the ball, roll up, and we're going to come into our first C curve before we transition back to a plank. So what I'm going to do is flip you like a pancake. Transverse abdominis work with your planks, and then your entire abdominal wall with time under tension. Okay, hold on to the outside edge of your thigh, knees are bent. Squeeze the ball, little tuck of the tailbone, roll back so your low back touches. You're going to stop right there and hold. Okay, I'll cue you through this. Look straight ahead. Okay, so see how Candace's low back is on, her shoulder blades are off. This is the most intense part of the roll up that we've already done. Now you start to press in on the ball. Press in 5, press in 4, press in 3, press in 2. Candace has a poker face right now. She's not letting you know that it's burning, but it's burning. Hold it. Now release your hands, make a fist. Take your fist, tap the ground. 10, tap 9, dig in. You've got this. 8, Tap 7, it's burning, it's good stuff. 6, it means change is happening. 5, tap for 4, tap for 3, tap for 2, tap for 1. Hold on, bring your body back an inch, up an inch. Back an inch, up an inch, you're almost there. 3, stay with me. 2, hold it back, release your hands. Bring your arms up about 2 inches, just hold. 5, fight for it. 4, 3, 2, and roll up.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Yes.
Now, okay, so that was your first time in our tension series. Now Candace is going to show you a quadruped plank. So this is her move. We talked about this the other day on Wednesday, that she's so perfect, amazing at this move. So start with your knees down. Let's set everybody up first. So knees are down. So you can see today, because she's got the towel there, that when we go into quadruped, her knees are not touching the ground anymore. So, okay. Knees down, knees are under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, draw your navel in with your knees 2 inches off the ground, just hold. Okay, so everyone at home, you're drawing in. You're pulling your shoulders down your back. You have a neutral spine. That means a flat back. You're holding here for 5 more seconds, and then we're going to simply add some quadruped taps, where you're going to tap hand to opposite knee and lift that foot off the ground. Here we go, Candace, tap. Hand up, yeah, look at that. So notice, if you're looking very quickly, how she looks like nothing's happening, right? It's so perfectly, like her back is staying flat. She's not rotating her hips. That's your goal with quadruped. If you're shifting a lot, just hold the quadruped position. 5 seconds, Candace, you're doing great. You're going to push back to down dog in 3 seconds. And now push back to down dog. Give yourself a stretch in down dog. Beautiful. Take your right hand to your left shin, cross body core. We did these the other day. Then come forward to plank. Hand down, shift forward, squeeze your butt, hold, and then push back, opposite side. So now it's going to be right hand to left shin. Beautiful. And then shift forward to plank, squeeze your glutes. Do 1 more each side, left to right. So this gives you a nice break in between the time and our tension abdominal work. Even when you do ab work, there needs to be solid programming. It's not just done haphazardly. Good, and then knees down, sit back into your heels. So just 1 set of our transverse work, and now we're going to flip back over. We're going to get into your obliques, which is really exciting. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way so you guys, because I can really only do my right leg, so I'll do the first side with you. Couple things. You're going to start in that position we've gotten really familiar with, where the knee is over the hip, and the other leg, so right knee over your right hip, and your left leg is extended off the ground like dead bug. Now take the ball or the pillow and put it on your quad. Now take your right elbow and drive that right elbow into the ball. Left hand is behind your head. So pillow or ball, it doesn't matter. So I want you to hold this position. Make sure your low back is anchored down. And now you're going to pulse into the ball or the pillow. So you're crunching and crunching and crunching. Let me see it, Candace. Yes, pulsing in. Beautiful. The extended leg is off the ground, everyone. Your low back is down. 5, 4, 3, 2, no break. Take the left elbow to the ball. Right elbow goes out to the side. Adding rotation, pulse in, pulse, pulse. 5, press 4, press 3. Even if you have your yoga block, keep pushing into it. Hold it. Okay, listen up. Take the ball out with your right hand, rotate over past your right knee more, and now pulse the knee in and over, in and over, in and over. Woo! Now we start to feel a burn on that right side oblique, everyone. 3, 2, hold it. Now extend the leg up. Reach that left hand past your right foot. Woo! Pulse over, pulse over, pulse over for 4, for 3, for 2, hold it, and then release your legs to a V position. Right elbow's on the ground. So watch me if you need to. Cross body, you're going to tap left hand to right shin as you come up onto your elbow just a little bit. Cross body. So if you look on my Instagram page, Candace and I did this together. I think I posted about a week ago. Just one side though, Candace. It's just left hand to right shin.
Okay, wait. To right shin. Got it.
Yep, left hand to right shin. Yep. So just left hand to right shin. 8 more. 8. So it's okay to come up onto that elbow a little bit. That's resting on the floor. 4 more. 4. Really reach it home. You've got this. 3. It's getting somewhat challenging. 2. Last 1. And then beautiful, come right onto your right elbow for a right side plank. Okay. Stack your feet, drive your hips up, extend the arm, as Candace says, energize through the arm and the fingertip, right? So you've got that arm nice and straight. So you're working into the waist here, little pulses, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. It's so good. 5, pulse up 4, pulse up 3, up 2, hold it up, and release it. Okay. Your right side is done. Does everybody feel that?
Yes.
Candace, you feel it? So point being, your rectus abdominis is one unit. You can still focus on different areas. So now we have 2 sides, friends. So now you've got to do your left knee over your left hip. We're going to do the entire other side. Take the ball, place it on your left quad. Take the left elbow, drive it into the ball. Right hand behind your head. Right leg is extended off the floor. Let's pulse in. So you squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. So I should have my shin lower, but I can't really get it lower right now. 5, 4, keep pulsing. 3, squeeze that ball or that pillow or that block. Hold it. Take the right elbow to the ball. Left elbow comes out. And pulse, pulse, pulse. So every time you press in on the ball, you feel that left side oblique. You feel the left side of your abdominal wall. 3, 2, hold it. Take the ball out. Rotate over more. Pulse in and over. So notice how we're increasing rotation. In over 5, in over 4. You can do this at home. It's burning. Embrace it. 2, hold it. Extend that left leg long. I can't do it, but take the right hand. Reach past that foot. Pulse over. Pulse over. So just when you think you can't do another rep, that is the good stuff, right? Don't come out of it. You have this at home. 4, 3, stay with us. 2, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then release the leg to a V position. So both legs are in a V. You're going to take your right hand to your left shin. Come up onto that elbow a bit. And then back down. So lift, control, and lower. Try to never touch the leg to the ground or your head or your arms. So cross body and bring it down. Cross body, bring it down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. You have 5 and bring it on down. 4, come on down. 3, it's so good. You're so pumped up for your side plank in 2. 1 more. Amazing. And you come right onto your left elbow. You're going to lift up. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I can. Yay. Okay, so the arm is up. So make sure your feet are stacked and then drive your hips forward a bit, right? So you should feel your glutes engage. Perfect line, stacked hips, and pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. It's so good. Pulse up 5, hold 4. So good. Hold it up. Just hold. We have 5 seconds to do this together. You can do this at home. Stay with us. 3 seconds. 2, and release. Okay, that was awesome. You're now going to do a little glider series. So on the hardwood, right? She loves her glider. I got to give her glider series. So your next transverse abdominis series will be glider work. I'm not going to do it because of my knee, but Candace is going to show you. I'm going to keep this a very simple circuit. Most people, Candace is not most people, but most people don't love the glider work.
By the way,
hard.
Yes, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You love it. You love it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I do.
So
it's
what I
really
always say is like,
but I enjoy
yeah,
it.
shift your mind.
You have to tell people to bring their gliders, so we're giving you a minute right now. Go grab some towels or a paper towel or
See, I'll
a
show
little
you
washcloth.
guys. I have towels over here, just for this reason, right? That you can, so you can't really see me. I don't have a hardwood area where you can see me, but you can totally use towels on hardwood, 100%. Okay, I'll make this series. You know, if you absolutely can't do it, you can't find anywhere hardwood. If you have to move to places, just like keep me up super loud so you can hear me cueing. If you have to move to the kitchen, most people have hardwood in the kitchen floor or tiles, something. You can do it on any surface that moves. Okay. All right. So come down to your elbows first, Candace. Let's start with the plank saw. This is going to be a whole glider series, 2 times through. Okay. Squeeze your glutes. All you're going to do is shift your shoulders over your elbows and then push back. Okay. So with a plank glide like this, you want to keep that gorgeous plank position. You're drawing the navel in, you're squeezing your glutes. Try not to hike your hips. Try not to bend your knees. Dig into the gliders with the